Okay, everybody. Well, I have done a first layer. I've got my baby in the oven. Now, I've got a little ventilation here. It's too cold outside. So, what I did was, I have, let's see, this is a kit that's very similar. It's the same kit. It's the same kit. It's just a duplicate kit, okay? So, you have to neutralize the kit. So in my studies, I have found if you match the color to a color wheel and go to the color across, right? See how that matches right there? And you go across, you get blue. Let me put this back. Well, we might need it. So I made a blue color. I wasn't trying to be too specific because I'm new at this, okay? So I tried to get like, in between, okay? And then, so I decided to take vein blue and mix it with nail tip, the Genesis colors, right here. Okay? Mixed it up. I added a little thinner and linseed oil. Okay? And after I coated the baby and made sure the creases were okay, I went ahead and I cooked the baby. Now, I don't know what I bought exactly. Must be the world's smallest nuwave oven, because I cannot fit all the limbs of this baby in there. So these are the limbs. It looks a little whiter, but this is the color that it was. Okay? So, let's see here. I don't know if you can really tell. It's a little whiter. I guess, they say to do this. And I did it with that same color there. By mixing it with a little brush. So that right there is my first layer there. Remember, this is an untouched kit. This one here. Sweetie 21 inch, okay? So that's what I did. It did not take long. It took a minute because I want to make sure everything was broken down in here very well. And I did use these to make sure that I didn't have any too much oversaturation in the creases. So that was my first layer that I did. I noticed that babies get very, very hot. When I tried to take it out, I left the lower limbs in there. I did those first because they are the biggest. And my whole baby does not fit in there. And maybe it's because she's 21 inches. I must have, like I said, the world's smallest nuwave. I got this, like I said, $60 eBay. And I paid a small shipping fee, so it was like $70 something. There's a lot of different people talking about what they put their oven on. This one I did 260 for 7 minutes because somebody I was watching does 265 for 9 minutes, and then somebody else I was watching does 250 for 5 minutes or something like that. So I just did the in-between number, and I like the in-between number. So 267 minutes, and we'll see how that does. Like I said, I thinned out this with the thinner and the linseed oil. And then every time I dip my brush, I went ahead and I mixed it, because you see how it kind of gathers at the bottom. Oh, it's still open. I didn't realize that. But anyway, I did test the colors as I was, and I only put very little. I painted the baby with it, and then I went back with this, and I dab the baby all around, coating her completely, and I made sure that I got the creases with that. So as I go along on this journey, my first baby that I've ever done in vinyl baby, I will update a little progress and share it with all my doll friends over here on YouTube. All right, you guys. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.